So there's this new movie out there called Magic Mike. Some of you have heard of it, especially the ladies. And it's loosely based on Channing Tatum's life as a stripper before he got all, famous and shit. And girls are going crazy over this movie. So then I thought to myself, if this YouTube thing doesn't work out for me, maybe I should become a stripper. Yeah, that's not happening. So a long time ago, I was talking to my ex, who was my girlfriend at the time, and she had just come back from a male strip club with her friends. Now, this wasn't a problem. I mean, I'm not an overly jealous person, and she never really did this on a regular basis. I asked her how her night was, and she said it was okay. And then she started asking me hypothetical questions about marriage. One of the questions she asked me was, if I was to get married, would I ever want to hire strippers for my bachelor party? Now, for those of you guys who have been following me for a long time, you guys already know how I feel about strippers. And to be honest, I've only been to a strip club 3 times in my entire life. And I'll admit, the first time was kind of awesome. Like, it really was. But after going for the 3rd time, I felt kind of dirty. And then I realized that, all these titties around here, they're nice, especially that one. But this place just isn't for me. And so I told my ex how I felt about the whole stripper thing, and her response wasn't exactly what I was expecting.
Oh, okay, well that's a relief, because if I ever found out that my husband went to a strip club the night before our wedding, I would take a knife, cut open his scrotum, and rip the testicles out of his sack.
Oh my gosh, is that really necessary? I mean, whatever happened to a kick to the balls? I'm sure that would suffice. Who raised this woman? Now, she claims she said this jokingly, but I'm convinced she wasn't kidding. Ladies, I guess my question is, what is the big deal with guys going to strip clubs? Me personally, I don't really care for them, but I know there's a lot of guys out there who still really love going. Now, I know there's a lot of guys out there who are afraid to ask their girlfriend this question. I would be too, especially after the threat I got. But I think I figured out a solution. All you gotta do is ask nicely. How exactly? Well, I'm glad you asked. Cue music, please.